We got the Canadian welcome within 45 minutes of crossing over the border. I didn't think that I would get the Canadian welcome this fast. I knew it was inevitable and it would happen. We were driving our van on the highway. I'm driving in the right lane and there is a truck that's about to pass on the left lane. And right as we go over a bump, bam, a piece of gravel hits the windshield. Immediately, it shatters. Luckily, it looks like a tiny little spot where the piece of gravel hit, but this sucks. I'm just so annoyed with this. For those of you who don't know, the Canadian welcome is where you get a cracked windshield. Today on our agenda is driving to Banff. And this whole time I was just stressing out thinking that this crack was going to get bigger because we were going from a pretty warm climate to something that was pretty cold. At the next point of civilization, we stopped to get a windshield repair kit and continued on our way to Banff. One thing I really want to point out is how perfect these highways are. Also, look at how cool these highway passovers are. They provide a way for wildlife to get over the highway safely without having to worry about getting hit by a car. We ended up getting the Canadian National Parks Pass and started a hike at Lake Louise, but quickly realized this probably is not safe. We didn't have spikes and we were just sliding all over the place, and then we would fall into these big pockets of snow that was starting to melt, and under the snow was a lot of melted ice and water. There was also nobody on the trail, so I just felt really uneasy about this, and I just decided let's just turn back because I don't want to end up on the news. I felt like we were gonna fall off a buried bridge and into a stream or something. My dog, on the other hand, she was having the time of her life. We ended up finding a perfect trail right along the river. I'm honestly surprised there's still snow this time of year, but although it looks cold, it was still 60 degrees and perfect.